fairly confident RVs do hate me. So every day is just a struggle. So I'm breaking into my customer's coach through the driver's window because the entry door won't open from the inside or from the outside. So the door handle is unlocked. That would be locked. That's unlocked. But it's not opening. Monaco usually has 2 strike bolts, one at the bottom and one at the top. And for whatever reason, those linkages start stretching over time. They have to be adjusted in order to disengage the latch. And normally you can kind of pull on the door to help relieve the tension on it, but that's not working this time. So now I have to see if I can't magically get this thing to open, just so I can work on the batteries. Okay, so I'm not sure what I can do at this point without doing a lot of destructive or a lot of work. Because I can't get to anything inside here because the screen door is in the way, and I can't take the screen door off because it's closed up against the entry door. And I can't get this off because this plexiglass and the screen door is in the way. And even if I get that off, I don't really think it's going to get me much where I want to get to. I'm just trying to work on batteries. Alright, well, I carefully wedged a screwdriver back behind there. I'm going to see if I can't maybe pry on my linkages down here. I don't know if you guys can see anything. So there's one rod right there that goes up to one of the latches. And there's another one down there that goes to the other one. Can't. That's the lock right there. That would lock it. I'm trying to pry up on. I think I'm loose at the bottom. I just need to try to get some needle nose in right there and pry that down. Alright, so I think the top is loose now. I think I'm just stuck at the bottom. So, let's see if we can't pry on that again. Alright guys, well, that was a miserable experience just to get this door open, just so I can work on the batteries. So there's the top striker, and there's the bottom striker, and I didn't do too much destruction, but obviously this is going to have to be fixed before I close this door ever again. Well, we'll try to make this accidental video fast. So there's a striker up there and a striker down there. There's a linkage down here that has to be adjusted and a linkage up there that has to be adjusted. So in order to get to all those linkages, this entire door has to come apart. Beautiful design, right? Now when I say pretty much everything, I mean pretty much everything. So gotta get that window frame loose so that this inner door panel can come off. In order to get that inner door panel off, the side frame's got to come out. That'll give me access to that adjusting rod down there and that one up there. So it's really hard to explain what the real problem is, because it'll work just fine when there's not any tension from the door being closed on it. But if I were to pull the handle, it unlocks right at the end. Like there's no more throw left to it. So we need to adjust these up, because when it pulls, we're pulling that linkage, which pulls, let's see, this linkage, which pulls that linkage, which then pulls this linkage, which then releases the latch. So what I need to do is tighten up this nut just a little bit so that when we pull on the door handle, we don't run out of pull for it to release on. And then of course we need to lube everything up. So that's true here. It's going to be true up there too. So I think that's 7/16. Let's get a 7/16 and tighten that up. Alright, so I'm just going to be using a crow's foot here on our 3/8 ratchet to turn that. We're probably only looking to get about 1/8 of an inch of height out of it. That way it's not so tight that you can unlock it in the lock position. So that's what we're going to do there, and do the same thing up above there. So on this top one it might be easier to see. So I have the latch latched right there. You see if I just push down on that, unlocks it. I don't know if you can see all the slop in that. I need to make sure we get rid of all that slop. I think these linkages all just bend and get a little bit of a stretch in them over time. Alright, so I think I got those adjusted. I'm going to go ahead and lock that one. And lock that one. So they're both locked. Now if I come to the handle, you won't be able to see it all at the same time. But if I pull on the handle, so it unlocked right there. And I still had quite a bit more movement on that handle. So I think we're looking a lot better there. That one's unlocked and that one's unlocked. So we'll try it on the inside handle. So if I go to unlock it, they both unlocked. And watch my hand. I still had a lot more movement on this linkage. That's what I'm looking to do. But the only problem with doing this, you can't test the door out without putting it all back together again. So if you try it out and it doesn't work, you have to tear the door apart again. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why they didn't have little access holes on the panel right there to get access to those adjustments. Maybe because they don't have to care after a year. So let me try this out, and I'll lather it up with a lot of white lithium grease because that's always good. You can see that all the linkages and the latches are pretty dry. But let's get this tried out. Alright, so I got this tip area put back together. Now on all entry doors you should get 2 latches. So let's see. There's 1 latch. And then there's 2. And there we go. I think we're looking pretty good, guys. Let's put the rest of the door back together. All right, so got that back together. Now these, you may not know, these strike bolts are supposed to move up and down a little bit. So if you see them moving up and down, that is normal. They're supposed to do that. That way the door doesn't jam up, theoretically. So now, with that, this door is fixed, except for the deadbolt. It's always something, isn't it? But I'll have to talk to the customer about that. So there you have it, guys. Adjusting a entry door on a Monaco Holiday Rambler from about, we'll call it 2002 to about 2010. They all use pretty much the same door. It's just, well, on a diesel pusher. On gas units, it'll be a different door. Hope that helps somebody. Good luck. Alright, so maybe we'll save fixing the door for another video, and let's get these batteries going at least. I did not allocate time for screwing with the door today because we're going to take the entire door apart. Alright, let's get back to the batteries.